What's up, all you crazy traders? We're here. And listen, I feel like I got dropped into the middle of China and I have no clue what's going on. Make sure you check out my disclaimer right here. Basically, this is an educational video only. Do not take any of my advice. It is a disclaimer, and my advice sucks. So don't try this at home. But basically, what I want to do is I want to show you how I set up my my Robinhood account, what some of these things are, and understand, I didn't read a book. I didn't go to school. I surfed YouTube for days on end. I've been doing this for about a couple of months now. And I get in there and I mess around, and I've had some good success, but it's been plain luck. I am trying to learn how to do it properly. So let's just dive right into it. I need to turn on my screen share. And what you see here is this is, let me show you. This is my account. I don't want you to think I'm cheating you. It's my account. I got $3,500 in it. I own 15 contracts of Ford, a long-term hold. It's valued at 5 cents. It did go down in value today, but I'm holding it. It's a long-term hold. I'm not really worried about it. It just sits there. I don't really mess with it. So basically, when you come in here, this is your graph. This is how your account's doing. I cashed out. I cashed out of my account. I put $3,000 in. I doubled it up. I made $500 last week. I took my initial investment of $3,000 out. I'm playing with their money right now, so it's a little easier for me to do some trades. I set up a list with tomorrow's trades, things I'm looking at. I like stuff that's going down in value. Fuel Cell is a company, and you can read about what the company is right here. They're in New Jersey. No, I'm sorry, Danbury, Connecticut. They basically make fuel cells. I've been following them and toying with this stock since November of last year. It was like 50 cents at the time. So this is a daily, this is today's numbers. And if you scroll across it, you can see like different hours. This is 12:05, 12:10. This is the number over here is the price. I got this nifty little thing for you guys. Right here is 1 week. You can't see yellow on white. We got to change that color. Let's go to purple. Let's go to purple like that. This is a new tool for me. Here, 1 week, 1 month, 3 month, 1 year, 5 year. All right, this is 1 day. If you click on 1 week, it shows you 5 days of pricing, 1 month of pricing, 3 months of pricing, 1 year of pricing, and you can see the price goes up and down. It was up here nice, and then it tanked, and it tanked, and it stayed down. And look, 38 cents. This is where I got in. This is where I was playing with it. This is about where I started playing with it. Early December, 58, 52. Caught a nice little run here up to 240. Then I got out of it just before the new year. And this is where it's at now. Then I accidentally clicked on this expand button. And when you click on that button, it shows you an expanded view. And this is how it's set up when you start. You come in here, you see 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year. See, and it turns colors. If it's a loser from start to finish, it's red. If it's winning, it's green. 5 year, it's a loser at 5 years. Their prices were up. There's $177 for this stock. So this stock's taken a beating over the years. I believe it still has some life left in it. So I play around with it. So the first thing I learned how to do was, and you've seen it when we set it up, was the candlesticks. What this says is the price is going up if it's green. The price was going down when it's red. All right? Price is going down when it's red. It's green. It's going up. So people always talk about trading on the candlesticks. I don't understand it. If you're wondering what this is right here, why these lines are small, you can't see it, but the end of the day is right here. Where's my little magic tool? The end of the day is right here. This is today's trading. This is what they call after hours. So the next thing I learned was that this is the volume. This is how much volume there is during the day. How much volume is being traded at this given time. The volume was 724,000 at this point in time. I don't fully understand that. I know you can have good volume if you're working on price fluctuation. So then the next thing I learned about was this thing called relative strength index. It puts this chart up here. And if you click on the setting wheel, you want a period of 14. I don't fully understand that. I believe it's 14 candlesticks, guys, is what it's talking about. The overbought level is 70. The oversold level is 30. This I understand. I just leave it set to the basics because everybody I've looked at for this leaves it at the basics. I need to move the camera. You guys can't see me anyway, so I can move the camera. Now let me explain what this chart says. I need my handy dandy purple pen. Let's clear this so you guys don't get confused. So we'll sweep it off. This chart, I hope you can see it, is orange. Let me see if I can get it a better color. We got to put this away to get it a better color. I don't know if there's going to be a better color for you to see on here. Maybe blue? You should be able to see the blue a little better. So we'll drop the pen down here. Let's make it red. I know you can see red. So this chart shows the relative strength of the stock. What's the pricing of the stock? That across here. Now, if I was able to draw a straight line, I can't. But imagine this being straight across the middle. I wish there was a way for me to draw a straight line. If that red line was straight across the middle, that is the median or the middle of the price. So this price, this line fluctuates up and down. When the stock is oversold, when a lot of people are selling the stock, it drops below or out of this graph. If it's overbought, no. Sorry, I got that backwards. Sorry, guys. If it's overbought, no, oversold is at the bottom. Overbought is at the top. Now, usually what happens is when it's overbought, when it's oversold, the price is down. Because as people sell off, it drops the price of the stock. As the price goes back up and it starts to get overbought because people start to see the value in it again, the price goes up and it becomes overbought. And as you can see, it goes down and it goes up and it goes down and it goes up. But very quickly, you can see the highs and the lows kind of correspond. Now, this is a 1 day chart, but I use it because what I'm looking for is sometimes you can see that when it's way over, here's one right here. See this? It's way overbought. The price is going to drop. And then it becomes way oversold. This fluctuation here is where you can make your money. Now, I don't like to go against, I don't like to go down. I like to look for the lows and aim for the highs. But see this here? Where this is in time, I don't like the candlesticks, as you're going to see in a minute. I'm getting ahead of myself. Now here, I kind of like, because of candles, the prices are going to start going up. That was the second thing I learned about. And it made a lot of sense to me because I always watched for the prices to go down. But there's times when the price goes down, but it doesn't go as far down on this graph. So I kind of use in combination. So the next thing I set up, I found out about, whoops, I need this one, was they call it the simple moving average. In here, it's called a moving average. They call it a simple moving average. Now, most people you watch have two averages. They have a long average, which they normally make red, and the period is 180 candlesticks. Okay? What this tells you is the general direction of the stock for the day. See, it's sloping up. Well, that trending price, the average price overall, was trending up. Then I added another one. Now, I didn't do this on my own, guys. Somebody showed me how to do this. And they recommend a period of 9. Okay. So this is how I set up my chart. Okay. Now, the last thing I add in, and I don't really know all about this thing, I don't know a whole lot of this, is a new one for me, is the MACD. Okay. But what I'm looking for is this. When I want to look for a trade, and I traded this stock today and I didn't do very well. I didn't get a big enough price swing to really make any money. And my wife needed me to pick up some medicine. So I missed my selling point. I missed this sale right here, guys. But I think I lost, I think I broke even. Or I lost 1 penny on the day. It wasn't really major. So here's what I look for. I look for this. Whoops. I need my fancy pen. Where's my fancy pen? I look for this, where we know the stock is oversold. Okay. Oh, I forgot to tell you, this blue line here is the simple moving average for 9 candlesticks of width. And it tells you which way the price is going. The price is going up. The price is going down. Up, down. See, you just follow the line. So what I look for is for it to be right here. Now, I didn't know this. This is what I actually did on a few trades that I made a lot of money on. I bought here. I watched Now, I didn't watch, I bought. But today, I seen this. And I have confirmation when this candlestick is totally above the blue line. See, this one's not all the way above. Totally above the blue line, that the price should be trending up. So I followed this along. Now, in a perfect world, this would be right here. This would be right here. This, where it crosses over, and this is strong over here, would be over here. And that would be like a great trade. So what I did was I bought in here. I rode this. And I was going to sell right here. But the guy I watched says you got to wait for the red bar to be under the blue line before you sell out. So this is right where my wife wanted me to go to Walmart to get her medication. And like I said, my wife comes first. Period. End of story. If I would have sold here, I'd have made $25 for the whole day. It's only $25, so I was not worried about it. But guys, this is how I set up my charts. I have watched what this simple moving average is. I go on YouTube and put in stock simple moving average, and this comes up. It's that simple. I mean, I'm not a genius with this yet. Far from it. So remember, my advice sucks. So let me move this camera again. Somebody said they didn't like the view that I had when I had the camera down low, so I've tried to raise it up. I hope it looks better. I'm trying to make better videos for you guys. I'm trying to let you into my life a little bit. This is something I really want to document, because if I ever do well with it, I want to be able to go back in the beginning and say, this is what I did to get here. So many people ask me about my business. How did you build your business? And I don't have this documentation. So if I get lucky and I do well with trading stocks, we all can look back at these videos and go, remember when he did all the stupid stuff? So anyway, guys, this video is going over the time I really wanted to. I want to try and keep these around 10 minutes. So far, they're around 20 minutes. I tend to run on. Sorry about that. But here's what I can tell you. Don't bet over your head. Bet with it. If you don't have the money, don't invest in stocks, guys. This is high risk. There's risk reward factors. I don't know them all. As I get to learn them, I'll show you. I don't want anybody saying, well, Grumpy said, well, Grumpy didn't say shit. Grumpy's telling you my advice sucks. Please know what you're doing before you do it. I'm in a group and I'm watching so many people buy stuff and then go, can you explain to me what I bought? If you don't know what you're buying, don't buy it. With that, God loves you. God bless. And I'll talk to you soon. Remember, thumbs up.